Koalas are bears.
Hello, everyone. I like how I started coughing. Oh my god. Oh, I like how I started coughing as soon as I hit live. Like, that's great. I love that for me. Hello, everyone. As you can see, today's stream is a little bit different than our normal Tuesday streams. We are down 2 players, but we've gained a query, so that's fine. I'm not complaining in the slightest because this game is going to be chaotic and weird, and we're going to be as bears, or at least they are. And they have no idea what type of bear they're playing yet because we have yet to roll bears. So, if you're not familiar with Honey Heist, it is a technically 2-page TTRPG. Kind of a 1-page for our players, 1 page for the DM. But we're going to just be silly little bears, and the players have no idea what they're heisting yet. I know what we're doing. They have no idea. It's going to be fantastic. But I'm going to let my players introduce themselves, and this time I'm going to start with our... will hopefully be a permanent staple to the table at some point soon. Virginia.
Oh.
Tell us where you are. Tell us what to find,
Well,
where to find you, what you do.
you can find me on the internet at Dear Query. You can also find me. I'm not prepared. Just shout. I'll answer. And I should have thought about this, but I'm very happy to be here. I'm very happy to be a bear, and it's Pride Month, so you can call me a query. And I'm gonna bop it on over to Tom.
Hello, everyone. It is me, That One Warlock. You can find me all across the social medias at That One Warlock when I'm not dropping stuff. I am excited to be here and to be a I'm gonna try again.
Bring it back.
And be a pretend bear instead of the actual bear I am. And I'm gonna hop, skip, and jump it over to Matt.
Hello, everyone. It's me, Matt, from the episode previously. I'm here to steal some honey or kick some ass, and I'm all out of ass. I'm in the mood I'm in.
It's gonna be great. No, this is the perfect mood.
We're either with it. You can bear with me. I'm sorry. I know that was probably unbearable.
You just let us sit in it is the worst part.
It's very nice.
Yeah!
Man, you guys are just unbearable today.
Don't leave again. I like when you're here. We have a good time.
Thanks. If Ivy would let me stay, I would.
Oh my god!
Wow. Look at this is the messy episode. You thought it was the bear episode? No, it's the messy episode. I'm here for it.
Alrighty. Great. Matt, are you done?
Yeah, I'll talk to you about at the end of the episode.
Cool. Petra, please.
Save us from ourselves.
Hello, my name is Petra, and I usually am playing a messy hyena. Tonight, I will almost definitely not be playing a hyena. I promise nothing about the mess. I'm excited to be here. I've never played this game, but I love Grant Howitt's other games, so I'm really excited.
Okay, I will take it back. Away from all of these lovely individuals. Great. So, Honey Heist. This is a fantastic kind of game that's perfect for one-shots. You can kind of make a 2-shot out of it depending on where your bears end up, but for tonight's game, we're going to be aiming for a 1-shot. We'll see. We'll see how much you all fall in love with your bears. However, we have yet to roll our bears. So for Honey Heist, everyone is a bear, and that is just how everyone is. You are bears that are trying to do a heist in the human world, and so you have 2 stats. Your stats are bear and criminal. Those are your 2 stats. You can move to points to become more of a criminal or more of a bear. If you hit 6, if your stat reaches 6, all of your stats are in criminal, you're lured into a life of crime and then you betray your whole party. But if you reach 6 in the bear stat, you to absolutely just become a bear animal and you lose it. So you have no self-control. Additionally, you all get to wear little disguises in the form of hats. So for character creation, we're going to roll first a d6 and figure out your descriptor of, are you a rookie? Are you washed up? Are you retired? Are you unhinged? Are you slick? Are you incompetent? So if you all want to roll for bear, we'll start off with your descriptors and make sure you write it down somewhere. That way you have it.
I'm about to say, I think we're all unhinged and incompetent.
If I end up with an entire group of you that's unhinged and incompetent, I don't know what I'll do with myself.
I just rolled incompetent.
Great. Okay, as long as it's not all of you. That'd be great. And make sure you were writing it down somewhere, because I'm not keeping track of it all for you, even if you put it in the Zoom chat.
Even if we ask nicely.
Even if you ask nicely. I have other things to take care of.
What if we ask very nice?
You have to ask sweet as honey, and I'll still say no. Okay. Okay, great. So then, we're all rolling for our bear type of, are you a grizzly, a polar, a panda, a black, or a sun bear? So if you'll...
I'm sorry, there's no 7 sides.
We're not doing
If my
koalas.
dice lands completely on a point, can I be a koala?
If you get it completely on a point, then yeah.
Fair enough.
Are we sharing what we got right away?
I will let you share after we are done rolling.
Okay.
Dang.
Okay, great. If you've all got that, we're going to roll for our roles of what type of bear are we? Are we the muscle, the brains, the driver, the hacker, the thief, or the face of the party? So if you'll roll me those.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh god. I just get more worried the more you all roll.
I'm
This is so dumb.
I love this. I would make this into an actual D&D character.
I am going to let you guys roll for a hat. So you actually will need a D8. I'm not going to tell you why you all have hats like this early on in the game as why you're starting with one, but it will make sense when we start playing. So if you all roll a D8, you can get a trilby, a top, a bowler hat, a flat cap, a cowboy, a fez, a crown, or you can roll again.
I have a question.
Yes.
I told you that I prepped a little bit of a costume. Can I forego
Yes.
the hat and do my little costume?
I will allow this. Yes.
All right.
Am I allowed to also do that?
Do you also have a costume? Because now my concern has gotten so much higher.
I
So
prepared
upset I didn't
something.
go and get me a hat.
I there's a hat that I would like to wear.
If you okay, I'll tell you what. If you already have hats in real life that you would like to wear, I will allow you to have the hat.
Oh, what? A real life hat? Oh no, I meant like a hat. Do I have a hat that's like that?
Or if you have a hat that you would like to wear, Matt, I will allow you to get a hat.
Have hats.
I have hats. I do have hats. Can I wear a wig?
100%. Yeah, absolutely.
It's Pride Month.
All right,
of
I'll be
course.
back.
It's Pride Month.
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, you're
if I
fine.
turn off my camera, will it fuck up stuff?
It will move you. Yes, you can cover it though.
All right. Well, then I won't turn on my camera. Nobody move. Well, everybody can move. Do what you want. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. You do what you got to. This game's going to get so very interesting so very quickly.
Yes, it is.
I'm so excited.
Virginia, are you going to put your costume on now, or is there a point in the game in which you are going to do so?
Well, I'll wait till Matt gets back if we're all dressing up.
Okay, great.
Or should I wait until I introduce my bear?
I guess it depends on how long it takes you to put it on.
It's pretty quick.
Okay. I feel like this game is just going to get stranger and stranger.
Oh yeah.
Of course it is. Look at the cast you have.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fantastic.
Have my hat ready.
Tom, your cat
All
is
right.
gorgeous.
Back.
Okay.
Isn't she?
Oh my god.
Look at this baby.
This is the best wig. Wow. Okay. All
I
right.
didn't know your hair could grow that fast.
You know, I had
Right?
to.
Wow.
I went upstairs and I just blew out my thumb. like a
Mm,
Play-Doh guy.
I can see why
Yeah.
you didn't want to do that on camera. It's
Yeah,
very
Yeah.
it's
painful.
very painful.
When Gear
Truly.
3.
Okay. All right. So let's start opposite. Say, Tom, tell me about the bear you rolled, and if you've decided on a name. You don't have to necessarily give them a name, but if they have a name, you all can pick a name. So, Tom, what type of bear are you playing this evening?
I am a slick grizzly bear.
Great.
And I have rolled the face.
Okay. So you are the face. Very nice. All right. Okay, Virginia, what about you?
Okay. I rolled the incompetent panda hacker. That's what I call-
Oh.
Do you have hacker gear?
Well, I'm incompetent, so no.
Okay.
I was going to say, this mix of hacker and incompetent is going to be very interesting to see how it plays out. However, pandas are ridiculous.
How do you know if you're
bears.
a hacker if you're incompetent?
What is happening?
Just a li-
Oh.
But
Awesome.
I used to be at the circus.
Amazing.
Oh my god.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Great. Well, this is going to go, like, with the highest I've given you, this makes so much sense. I cannot wait. Okay, Petra, how have we rolled? What type of bear are we playing today?
So, I rolled, perhaps synergistically, a retired grizzly who's an expert, whose role is as the muscle.
Oh,
and has
perfect.
a cowboy hat.
Oh. This is
Oh my god.
This makes me sobby. Cool.
Is that a
okay?
cowboy hat?
Yes, indeed.
Oh. Wait, you got a cowboy hat too?
Oh, this is excellent. Okay. All right, Matt. What type of bear are we playing this evening?
I am the unhinged polar bear who will be our driver this evening.
Oh yes! Yes! Fucking love polar bears.
Okay. Wow, this game is about to get. I can already see a thread of how this game's gonna go, and it's okay. Cool. All right. You all, for some reason, have begun inhabiting the same heavily wooded area outside of a large city. Somehow, you all have ended up in the same clearing, the same space. A large trunk of hats, wigs, costumes, confettis, all types of party-goer-like materials have fallen into the clearing, of which you all have been able to obtain items that speak to you, or just the first one you grab. You all are bears, but you are able to communicate with each other, and somehow you can kind of form human language to an extent, probably because of all of the comer and goers to this city that kind of come into this clearing, this park area. Even though it's heavily wooded, even though there are bears, it's still hiked pretty frequently. On the side of this large costuming trunk that has fallen into the possession of all of you bears, it is covered in glitter rainbows and flags and things that are incredibly colorful as you have rifled through it. As you all are rifling through it, and looking, how are you all reacting to one each other and to your new hats? We get to see how our bears now take on personalities.
This feels correct.
I will say, Theodore walks towards this trunk, takes one of the this plastic-looking crown, and just. Yo, I feel like this actually speaks very well to my personality. And slicks the fur on his head back. Yo, this actually feels correct. This feels right. I feel in my element. Have that be what it be. Name's Theodore, everybody. Nice to meet you. But of course, let it be known you can call me Teddy.
T. Teddy. Well then, Teddy, allow me to introduce myself. I am Zulu from the ancient ice fields that once were covering the globe, and now a simple, tiny speck of frozen home that has been taken from me by them. The soulless vermin have infiltrated every part, warming our planet with their gases. And now I have one of their heads that I will wear as a trophy to show that we will be superior.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like I can get behind that. I feel like I can get behind your cause. You know what? I feel like you're gonna go far in this place, kid.
You're all fucking ridiculous. The fuck's wrong with you? What's happened to young bears that all you have to act like fools?
What happened? My homeland has been stolen. It has been drowned in their greed. And now I'm on a tiny little cube for most of the day.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay, guys. We could all get along. We could still figure it out. All right?
What exactly are we figuring out?
Well, where all these great hats came from, right?
I mean, look at all these flags. I mean, look at this thing. There's you ever seen one of these things before? It's
I don't know, but I got one too, and it's so
I mean-
sparkly.
oh,
Really reminds me of my old job, but I don't want to talk about it.
it's it's not bad. Ooh, it actually works out very nicely, keeping me cool.
You
What
know
the
what
heck
would
does
be
that
cool?
say?
If the ice returned to where it was originally supposed to be.
Hey, Izuki,
Wait.
here you go, buddy. How's that
Yep.
feel?
One
That is
second.
nice.
It says words on your fan. Let's see.
It's-
What's
Didi?
these words?
The D, that ain't my name, but
Didi?
that ain't my name, but I feel like it again, like the crown. It speaks to me.
You old bear, what's your name?
Back in my day, bears didn't need names. They could just be bears. We could just be in the forest, enjoying ourselves, enjoying the trees. Now all you fancy new bears, you need names. You need
Okay,
to
but what do we
return to
call
being
you?
a bear.
So
Don't
we just
call
call
me.
you
Don't
Bear?
bother me.
So we just call you Bear. Alright, fine, Bear. Bear, Zoo. What about you there?
Oh, well, I'm Lunette. Are you
Lunette.
ready to clown around?
I feel like I am about to be.
That's amazing.
Okay, so as you all are rifling through this box of costumes and party-like supplies, nearby to this clearing, you can hear the start of a vehicle as well as the sound of voices. You're familiar with humans in these areas, but you can hear shouting almost. They don't sound like they're in pain or hurting, but they sound excited. As one of them kind of starts beginning to walk up to this clearing, they see the four of you rifling through this costuming box. They are dressed in these short shorts, a crop top across the front of it with pink lettering that you can't quite read. As they look around, they exclaim, "Oh, I didn't realize that there were other people over here. Are you guys also pre-gaming?"
We can't
It is
understand.
time
you,
to eat
right?
them.
You can understand him. Magically, you can understand each other in this world.
Yes.
Yeah, hold fast, Zoo. I think I can handle this. Hello, good sir. Yes, we have arrived. Apologies. Transportation was a bit late, but we have made it here. Where should we be going? You said pre-gaming?
Yeah, is that not what you guys are doing? Like the all of the celebrations are in the city. Like, are you guys? We figured if you were hanging out here, like you must be pretty. We didn't realize anybody else was out here doing that, but like that's what we figured you were doing.
That's exactly what we were doing. Yes. You said celebration. We were just gonna go with the flow and just hanging out. What kind of celebrations is happening? What's going on?
Well, like
are those by any chance White Claws?
What are you trying to say?
I just was waiting on Matt to say something, and Petra lifted their hands. I just okay. Kind of looks. He's like the Pride parade. Are you? Did you not know it's Pride? Like the parade is happening in a couple hours.
My pride does not happen in a couple of hours. My pride exists throughout the day. Every second, every minute of the ice that chills my very soul.
Fucking started again. This is what happens. This is what happens when you get him started. He'll go for hours.
I will go for hours. I will go for as long as it takes until the frozen wastelands of my home are returned to me.
Okay. I imagine we'll see you guys there as he starts kind of walking backwards away from you all and then turns and walks a little faster back to the vehicle that you assume that's probably what you heard started.
Should we get a ride with them?
I honestly don't think. What kind of car is he driving?
If you were to look, he's driving a pickup truck. So you think maybe there would you could figure out a way to get there, but
Let's say, does it look like it's a big fuck off F-150 that can fit 4 bears?
it's a little smaller than that. This is not a new truck. Like it's definitely it's seen its fair share of trips. You can see this gentleman as well as one other person. And somebody that's sitting in the middle seat across the bench seat.
Yeah, I don't think we're fitting in there.
But
Of
does it
course
have
we can.
the back of it?
Yeah, it's open in the back.
Yeah,
We
we
could
can
just-
fit there.
We could just take him out. Take the truck for ourselves.
Yes.
That's
We
actually not
can
a
take from them as they have taken from us.
that's actually not a bad idea.
I could try a little.
All right.
Way.
I
Wait, no. I'm trying to think.
Yes,
of my
Petra.
skills.
Yes, Petra.
My bear is just going to walk over and just as a bear, just and just try and rip off the door.
Okay. You still have 3 stats in bear. So will you roll me a d6? You are trying to get under a 3 is what the aim is.
Yes. I got it.
A 2. Excellent. Yeah, you are able to easily, with all of your grizzly bear strength, they are surprised. Incredibly surprised as the 3 individuals see you coming and they're like, oh, that's an actual bear. Like that is not just, hold on, that's, oh my, it's coming closer. Oh my God. And as you come up to that side door, they crawl across the bench to the other door and fumble over each other to get out and fall onto the asphalt on the floor below. Yeah, you rip the door open.
Okay, so Bear's just gonna turn back to everyone else. Right, I got the thing for all of us. That's what we wanted, right?
I am calling dibs on the shotgun.
I don't think there's a shotgun in here. No, there's no shotgun in here.
Right, then I'm
Where
at
have
least
you
taking the
hidden
cooler.
the shotgun? I say to the men on the floor, the people on the floor.
Yeah, they have now started to realize that you are not men or people in general. They have realized these are bears as they are fumbling over each other, yelling an exclamation, trying to now get away to the other side of the parking lot.
As,
We're bears,
as
not
they're
bears.
like trying to get away from us, can I try and steal one of their phones?
How are you going to steal one of their phones?
Well, like they would be ejected to the opposite side of
Yep.
it. So I feel like we'd already kind of be on that side. So trying to like keep up with the facade that like, yeah, I'm a helpful person. Like maybe I'd try and help one of them up.
I'm a helpful person.
Either that or they're filming, like trying to be like, is this real?
And I want to try and take one of their phones.
Okay, yeah. Let's have you roll criminal. This is not quite a bear action. This is a criminal action. So you are still looking to get under a 3 or below.
Okay.
If you will roll me a d6.
All right, let's see. Come on, mama. It's a 1!
Nice.
Incredible. So yeah, it's the blondes that you first saw that thought that you all were pre-gaming, like thought you were another group of individuals that were going to be attending this event. As they trip, you go to help them up, and in their hand, of course, they had their phone, and you were able to easily grab it. Realizing that there is now a bear getting into their vehicle is when they start to run and don't quite register that you have their phone. So yeah, you now have this phone.
Hell yeah.
Matt, is there anything you'd like to do?
Yes. Yes, Teddy.
Oh my
I would
god.
like to go to the driver's seat of this vehicle.
Okay. Get into the driver's seat of this vehicle. How is everyone getting into this truck? Yes, Petra?
Are we letting them get away? Or are we taking them with?
I mean, if they're running away, that's less bodies that we have to put into this truck, and that makes more space for us, and less people I have to share these delicious White Claws with.
I say run them down and let them see the might of the tundra.
No,
don't
if that's
think
what you
that's
want to do,
necessary.
more power to you, my friend.
Okay, cool. I am behind the driver's seat of this car.
I
Why
think
are you doing it?
Are you doing it? Oh my god!
he said to do it.
Okay!
I remember I have one singular descriptor of my personality. If I'm reading this game correctly.
Unhinged is... Yeah.
Okay. All right. Am I not playing the game?
Nope. Oh, you are.
you are
Can I
playing.
try and save the people if he's gonna try and run them down?
Yes. Great. This will be so very interesting. Matt, if you will go ahead and roll me criminal, since you are driving a vehicle attempting to run over these 3 people. Petra, if you will roll me bear, because I assume how you're going to have to go about this is on 4 legs and very quickly have to get them, if that is how I'm reading your situation correctly. So if you both will
I
roll
got a
me.
4.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Oh my god.
You both.
Jesus Christ. I need to roll for these 3 idiots, I guess.
It's gonna
I'm
hit you
filming
with your
it.
car.
You're filming
I
it!
thought the phone I stole.
Okay, Virginia, will you roll me criminal as you are operating this phone? What is happening? Oh my god. Okay. Well, okay. Jeez. There's so much happening. I imagine you're just shotgunning White Claws, Teddy. Great. Okay.
Crush it on your
Virginia,
head.
Virginia,
I
what
rolled
did you
4.
roll? Okay, great. So Bear gets out of the truck on the other side after having opened the door for Matt's lovely polar bear to climb into the driver's seat. Is then promptly told that yes, they can run these people over, not quite interpreting the situation correctly. As you turn on the engine with your very large bear claws, this key turns, and you start backing up, It takes you a second to remember how to drive a vehicle. People are weird and they have very different versions of vehicles all the time, so it takes you a second. As you start heading forward, however, this is a manual, and shifting gears as a bear is really, really difficult, and so it takes you a little while. At the same time, the other bear rushes towards these three individuals who are fleeing the scene. Realizing a bear is chasing them, they pick up the pace even faster and start just running down the side of the road. Like you do not get close enough to touch them, but they are screaming in terror. You have been clocked as bears. They know what is happening now. Virginia, as you attempt to film this video, you click on the camera button and it is facing yourself. So you are filming your reaction to all of this happening. As this unfolds, these three people are screaming, and then off in the vehicle is just shotgunning White Claws as Teddy is just watching.
I love that.
Stopping as they continue to run. Well, at least I made him move a little faster. Alright.
That was the greatest thing I've seen outside of the forest.
And I got it all on tape.
Yeah.
We can watch it later.
Now the glory of our victory will be transported to every mind in the world by the power of the glowing box that these humans have.
Could we try and go to this game they mentioned?
They did mention a parade or pride. I didn't know lions were in town, but okay.
If there are, we should push them out of our territory.
Yeah,
Yes.
don't want to
Same
have
with them.
two apex predators in the same city.
It's not the worst idea. In fact, Zuyu might even be able to, who knows, get some of your ice back.
Of course, because it is time for us to reclaim their things, and we will
Yeah.
make them float on tiny little ice cubes.
Or nothing at all. Why
Or
offer
nothing
that?
at all. I like you. You have the mind of a warrior.
Oh,
That's a great idea. That's metal as fuck. So who wants to sit where?
Well,
I will drive.
I'm getting in the back. Just
Yeah,
the back
truck
flop.
dips for a second as you climb into it.
I don't know how to drive, but I could try.
I think Matt
also,
is attempting to drive.
You're good with it? Okay, I'll clamber back here. I'll just get in the back. Cause I feel like I'm large.
I am in fact a slick bear, so I think I could actually fit in the front with Zoo. So
Yeah, you're more of an otter than a bear.
okay, now that's just offensive. That is just offensive. You know what? My little brother used to call me that when he used to bully me.
I mean,
Your
if
little
you-
brother bullied you?
I'm not talking about it. I didn't say a single
You
word.
brought it
no,
up.
No, I didn't say anything. Here, have a White Claw.
I got it on tape.
It's just been recording this whole
This
time.
whole time. This whole time. Oh my god. Okay, so
I'm
as you
FaceTiming
climb
Mom. I don't.
Listen, Boo Boo was a little bitch.
okay, so
Oh, that's amazing.
Matt, will you please? That was actually hysterical. Matt, will you please roll me another criminal check as you attempt to now drive this vehicle to the city?
Sure can.
And then Tom, if you'll roll me a bear check. I'm not gonna tell you why, but if you'll just go ahead. Yes, Virginia.
A bit.
Considering we how does the rolling thing work when you do bad at something? Do you have to add points to stuff?
Yeah, there's actually in the sheet, when the plan goes off without a hitch, so when you succeed at something, you move a point from criminal to bear, or from bear to criminal, and then when you fail, you move a point from criminal to bear.
Yeah. So would me failing the the phone thing move a point over to bear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I gotta do that.
You're totally good.
So
Oh yeah, dang. Go
down
ahead.
1 for
Yep.
criminal, up 1 for bear.
Yes.
Because you're getting more frustrated and more bear-like.
Criminal
okay.
is now two, and my bear is now 4.
Yeah. Perfect.
Ooh.
Perfect.
Shit. Well,
Okay.
I rolled a
and-
3 on my criminal, which is not what I needed.
Oh no.
Not quite what you need, but that's okay. We're not going to count this as a total failure.
Okay. I rolled a 3 for bear, so that's a
Awesome, okay.
success.
Okay, so I'm going to say, Tom, as you are sitting in the front, in the passenger seat, or aka shotgun, your nose picks up on something aside from the smell of White Claws, which you have consumed many of now, which Ivy is keeping in mind for your rolls. You smell something sweet, something almost sickly. It hits your nostrils, and as you start looking around in the vehicle, it's coming from the glove compartment of this truck.
I'm gonna rip it open with my
You-
bare hand.
You rip open the glove compartment, and out tumbles some honey-flavored suckers, and on them it has the description of honey suckers, but it also says queen bee on them.
Honeysuckers?
What are those?
I found some little. They smells like honey. I'm not
Give
gonna
it.
let.
Give it.
Is there enough for everyone?
There's enough for everyone. Everyone can have one if
Sure.
Teddy shares.
Just gonna bap Teddy out of the way and grab him.
Oh yeah, I'm handing one to you. It's like there you go, there you go. Zoo. I know you got to keep hands on the wheel. You want me to just give it to you?
I do not know what this is.
Okay. Say,
Have you
say
ever
ah.
had honey before?
No.
Say ah, my
I
friend.
am from the ice and snow.
Here,
I gotta
What is
take
this
this.
Pony.
put this in your face hole.
Which one?
Okay. I'll take the thing and he'll put it in his nose.
Oh, there you go. This is
No,
the
bro,
situation.
the
you created.
And-
big one.
I mean,
This
I'm not
is
gonna
why-
get very,
This is why it's so difficult for you to shift gears as well as drive, because you were trying to figure out where the sucker goes. And so, yeah, you're veering off to the side. You're coming up and veering off back.
This
You are
smells
swerving
nice.
all over the road. You're making
put it
progress,
in
but, like-
in your mouth, friend.
Yes, Petra.
Eat it.
Nice.
Bear's gonna finally notice the metal thing in our clown friend's hands or paws.
Uh-huh.
Go, what is that?
It's it's something. And the
Right.
people always, held it up to be before at the circus. So like I just figured, I should have one too. There's cool lights on it. I could access banking information. That's cool. It got a Google Wallet too.
Wait,
I don't know what that is.
wait. And the bear's like leaning over and like looking. That one looks like a beehive. Click that, and they're pointing at the Grinder app.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, there's a bear really close to us.
What? Well, I mean, other
We
than
must
us,
recruit more allies for the cause.
All right.
Find this person immediately.
I mean, I ran out of suckers to give to everybody, so if we find them, they're gonna be out of luck because
I am
There's only
sure we
4.
could find something to suck at this first place when we find them.
Could I use my phone and my hacker skills to try and figure out how to operate this vehicle and aid us? Or like get directions?
get the directions to the closest bear.
See if you...
It says less than 5 meters away. What does that mean? That's an oddly specific distance.
How oddly specific. Weird. Yes, I will let you see if you can roll to find the map. So yes, absolutely.
And is
As-
this something I use 2 dice for since it's like in my wheelhouse?
yes.
That's why I stole the phone.
Oh wait, this was drivers in my wheelhouse. I should have been rolling with 2 dice.
Yes.
Well, you can go ahead and roll again, Matt.
Yes. I got a 2. Would this be criminal or bear? I'm at 2 for criminal, so is that okay? Cool. Cool. When I succeed, do I change stats or?
Yes.
Ooh, so I take 1 from bear and put it back to criminal?
Yes.
Thank you for.
Matt, you can go ahead and roll me your driving skills again.
I
Yeah,
got
1.
1 this time.
Hell yeah. Okay.
So I'm
Um,
back. The 3 and 3,
yeah.
baby.
You're starting to figure out how to navigate this. The sucker is a little distracting still. It's really sweet. Like a lot of sweetness. It's very sticky, but not bad. Just kind of a taste you're not used to. But you're focused on that. You're not thinking so heavy about how to shift gears and things. So it's coming a little more just intuitively as you're driving down the road. And you've managed to stay on to the right side of the road that you're supposed to be on. Virginia, as you are flipping through, you kind of were on Grinder for a moment or two. You swiped a couple of times. You're not sure what that did. But you back out of it and you see a little icon of something that is familiar to you only because you've seen it on a couple of the trailheads. Is just a little icon that looks like almost a pin. And you click it and a map opens up and you can see a little tiny vehicle on a little road similar to what you're on.
Whoa! This looks like
you
a fun
find?
game.
I mean, what
I
is
think-
it?
I don't know yet, but it's got a pin in that direction. A little dot. I think we should follow it. Maybe that's where they were going before.
They have the biggest nose. We should listen to them.
Yeah, the
You know,
nose knows.
I'm inclined to agree with you.
I like big nose, and I cannot lie.
It also does this.
I mean,
Oh,
you know, I gotta say, other bears can't deny that.
they cannot.
See? And then I use my nose to like touch the phone and move it. And I'll like help direct a Zulu.
Perfect as you continue driving.
I'll like pat a shoulder for like which way you should turn.
Nice.
Perfect.
There are a lot of lights on poles for some reason. As
Red
you
needs
said,
to go
it's parade.
faster.
Yeah.
You're pulled over.
Well, you're still on the outskirts of the city, but when we get in the city, we'll see. So, driving force, and you did roll a 1, so you are managing to at least like navigate the streets very well, along with the help of your fellow bear, who is now providing you a GPS. As you begin making your way into the city, as you drive into the city, on the lamp posts and the lights on the side, you are seeing different little banners that all have rainbows and different colors on them. You are seeing a couple of posters for people dressed in extravagant hats and extravagant wigs and things that you very much were perusing through while you were in the clearing.
It's the circus! The circus is here!
You can see
You
that
know,
why I
wait,
was like, interesting, Virginia. Interesting choice.
Huh, interesting. I didn't think it was the season for the circus, but I guess I'm wrong. My internal clock is off. But don't they look familiar to what we found?
Maybe
I don't know,
they
all
are
people
more
look the same
bears.
to me.
Well, if anyone asks, they ain't getting it back. This is
Nah.
Did we see those people? Were they running? Were the people running towards where we drove? Did we drive past the people?
Oh yeah, you absolutely drove past those people. Yeah.
Cool. Fantastic.
I would
Yep.
have yelled out at them. And I would be like, "Feel the coming storm of ice! We shall overcome yourselves!"
And all they hear is.
Yep.
Which is terrifying out of the driver's side of a like massive. We're gonna say this is a Dodge Dakota. That's what this is. We're gonna say this is like a 1997 Dodge Dakota. Like you have yelled out the window, and it's just a polar bear making these large, like growling sounds at you as these three, and they're twinks. These three little twinks are just running, like.
I mean,
Oh, those were the
they're trying to dodge.
They're trying to dodge this ramp. Dodge Jeep Ford ramp.
I saw Ivy die a little bit on the
I
inside.
thought that they
I don't
would
think
enjoy
they were-
a good rant.
I don't think they were trying to dodge the ram. I think this was their ram.
Well, possession is 9/10, so.
What's
9/10
the other
of fucking shit. God damn it, I went into Petra's accent.
You know, I don't know.
Okay, so as we are approaching the city, and you are seeing these very brightly colored posters and banners and things like that, what is the plan? Are you going to keep driving? Are you going to try parking? Eventually, you hit like a couple of other vehicles where you're noticing that there's going to be more traffic. Like there's more people now on this road than you have yet to deal with.
Well, the circus always draws quite the crowd. Maybe we could, pull off, hide this vehicle in the bushes or something so we could get it later.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna come back for it and we don't, if we're going to the same place that the other group was going to, they'd probably end up finding it. So we do want to hide it.
Yeah.
Maybe
Mark it
is
as our
there
own property.
So we
is there
piss
like
on
a
it.
parking garage around here?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Wait, could I look on the map and see if I can find a parking garage?
Ivy, where can we
Yes.
have a hidden ram?
You know, I'm so glad you
Where can we
asked.
get a quick,
Let's.
sneaky ram in, is what I'm looking for. Someplace like where people wouldn't see it. Maybe around the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Virginia, as you're looking at the map, you're starting to see a bunch of little symbols, and you assume some of them are parking garages because that just kind of seems to be the indicator. You've seen them before with the circus, like,
Yeah.
looking over anybody's shoulder or just seeing them as signage. So yeah, there's a couple of different ones. However, the height of this vehicle is a concern. This is a large truck.
I got this. I've got this solution. I'm gonna try and make our height not a problem anymore.
How are we going to go about that, Petra?
Are you
Yeah.
turning this truck into a convertible?
Yes, I'm going to turn the truck into a fucking convertible. Let's go.
Will you please roll me bear? Let's go some strength in there.
Fantastic. So I'm rolling to my function, so I can roll 2, correct?
Yes.
Fantastic. That's a 1, baby.
Oh, all right. Full grizzly bear strength as you lift upwards, and you can hear the cracking of the metal in this cab as you start to push upwards and upwards. The vehicles around you suddenly kind of come to a halt when they hear the sound because it sounds momentarily as if somebody has crashed into another vehicle. However, what they see instead is a very large grizzly bear wearing a hat as you just lift, and then it starts to come off. Are you just yeeting it into the road?
No. Going to very gingerly, because we're not going fast, right?
No, not really.
Yeah, we're cruising.
So
Yeah, you're cruising.
very gingerly, and to ensure that we're not followed, Bear is just gonna place the top of the vehicle behind us, to block oncoming vehicles.
Oh my god. Okay. Okay. All right.
No. Yeah, no witnesses.
Okay.
There.
So yeah,
I was
you
polite.
gently just put it behind you and block it. The honking of horns is almost instantaneous as you just keep moving forward to go to the nearest parking garage as indicated by your fellow bear, of which you do find. So, it's a little bit tedious, Matt, as you pull into this parking garage with your new convertible truck. But there's nobody around because you've been blocked. That you've made sure that nobody else is following you. So even though it is a bit of a chore to try to get this Dodge Dakota into the parking garage, you are able to manage it. Are you attempting to? Are you attempting to like park? Do you slam it into something? Like what is? How do you go about stopping the vehicle?
I never. Oh. Okay, this is what I would do. I would assume that this is like an ice thing, and you just step off when you're done.
Oh, cool.
You know how
Sure.
ice moves, and then
Yeah.
when you get to where you need to go, you just step off, and
You just step off.
eventually it'll stop. It'll hit something and stop.
Yeah. Yeah, that is indeed the vibe. As you're like, we've reached our destination. You let the rest of the bears know, and then
Yeah,
you.
I'll be like, hey, we're done. It's time to get out.
Oh, tuck and roll.
I would very much like to be at the very top.
I'm used to like jumping out of like moving stuff because of the circus. It was part of my act, so
Yeah.
like I'm very adept at this.
Yeah, so you're ready to tuck and roll. So you just hear your driver say, well, we've reached our destination, but you haven't slowed down yet. And then you look over and you just see this mass of white just step out of the vehicle as you're still moving. So,
Yeah.
you tuck and roll. I don't know about the other two of what your plans are, but you've watched your driver just yeet themselves. You've watched the other bear companion tuck and roll as they're just rolling as a little ball of fur
Do a
into the
fun
parking
little, like,
garage.
Little flip.
Can I try and like use my bear strength to like put my feet out and like stop the fucking truck?
I was gonna say, I'm the muscle. I can get bonus dice for that. So I
Yeah.
can-
Yes,
Can
yes.
we together do this and like?
Yeah, how do you want to do this?
Full Flintstones.
Oh,
Yup.
Feet
Yup.
are going through the body.
yeah,
Yep, just-
yeah.
That's so
Okay,
good.
yeah, you both can roll bear.
I fail.
Okay,
horribly.
okay,
You succeed.
okay, great. So this is going to be a kind of a mixed result, because one of you is succeeding. I think what it is, Bear, is that it's just a little late by the time you realize how close to one of the pillars in the parking garage you are. That is a very large concrete tree that you're about to slam into. As you look up from where your two companions have tucked and rolled out of the vehicle, and you look to Teddy, who is frantically trying to put their feet down. They managed to do so, but unfortunately you are not able to break through this metal of this truck, and very minimally help as the front of the vehicle slams into this concrete pillar, this concrete tree, and you both are kind of thrown off to the side. Not so much harmed, but definitely startled, as this vehicle is now smoking, and white smoke is billowing out of the front of the engine.
This is why you step off when I say it is time to step off.
That's a fair point. I should have been listening. I was looking for more suckers. I'm sorry, they were tasty. Yeah, that's a problem for whoever we took this from.
Why are
Bear,
you Kenya?
you okay? Hold on. Yeah, can I look around for? Strangely enough, if there are any like farmers markets that are like selling honey.
Oh, that's a great question. You're in the parking garage, so currently you don't smell anything yet.
I mean, if we're in the city, chances are there's probably a farmer's market somewhere.
During Pride Month?
Oh, yeah, unheard of. Wow.
What? Wait. Did they get a whole month? Since when did lions get a whole month? We don't even... Do we even have a day? Is
They
there a bear
petitioned
day?
for it.
Is
They
there a bear?
petitioned for it. I saw
Lions, they have been taking from us ever since that movie came out. And they said they were so great.
Yeah.
Ironically, I actually saw that movie. It not too bad, but it did
There
inflate
was
the
not
ego.
one bear in this movie. Where is the representation?
That's true. That's true.
How
And they also,
come-
and most of them sounded very white, which is just even less representation.
They got
Like-
better. They got better PR. They got Matthew Broderick. What we get? Joaquin Phoenix. We got Joaquin Phoenix in what was just not a good movie.
We did get Leonardo DiCaprio though. We did get Leonardo DiCaprio.
You all got Leonardo DiCaprio. What we got was two dumb creatures in Bolton.
That's not true. You got lost.
Oh yes, we were in the critically acclaimed television show Lost.
Wait, were there really Polar Bears Lost?
It was
Yeah,
a
they were
major plot
lost.
point. It was a
That's the
major
point.
plot point. Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
This is the most wild
Above.
game I've ever DM'd. Oh my god.
I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you.
My
It
grinder
was a
app
proud day for
pings.
my people, yes.
Oh, yeah, the Grinder app is absolutely like pinging.
There's so many bears here.
Bring us to some.
Allies.
We need allies.
We
Hello.
need some.
Maybe
We
we
need some
can
more
ask-
bears. We need to find more bears. We need to gather up a group of people, and we need to take pride back for the bears.
For the
Yes.
bears! We
For
are
the
stealing
bears.
pride from the lions and bringing them to where it belongs, the bears.
Now that is a campaign I can get behind.
Oh, this is about to
Let's
get
do
so
it.
interesting. Okay. Alright, so heading out of the parking garage, I assume. Yes? Okay.
Yes. Are there people around?
Oh, there's so many people. How are the four of you walking? Because you haven't quite been clocked as bears. You're in your disguises. You've got your cute little hats. Are you walking like on two legs? Are you walking on four? Like, what is the general way that we're going about this?
I was
Before we
trained
go
to
into
walk.
yes, I was gonna say, before we go into people, I think me and Lunette are just like, okay, maybe we don't. If we're gonna make ourselves the bears in charge and stealing back pride from the lions, maybe we want to make ourselves look bigger, walking on our hind legs. That way,
Yes.
we look bigger to everyone else.
We need to intimidate them.
Exactly.
I was-
You know exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to intimidating.
I was trained from a very young age to walk on two legs, so I could really help give you some pointers. It's all about like shifting your pelvis forward and just putting your chest out. You really gotta like own it. Yeah, just like that. Bear a little bit more in the hips. There you go.
I can see a lot more. Is this what they mean by viewpointing?
This is not a safe way to walk on the ice. You will slip and fall.
Well- With how it's going, there's no ice, so nothing to worry about.
I know there is no ice. That is
I'm sorry.
the problem.
I'm sorry. I forgot that was a sore point. I'm sorry.
Ah!
I think you're a little hangry. Here, and I'll take the honey rod out of your nose and try to put it in your mouth.
Okay.
Let's say, can I find like a snow cone vendor?
You're not.
Ooh, great question.
How
So
was it?
as you both are walking, or as you're kind of walking around, and for the first time, you get to experience honey.
This is amazing. It tastes nothing like fish. What fish makes this?
Oh, that's a good question. Maybe the eels do. They're slimy, right?
Yes, though there are not many eels where I am from. I think. I don't know. I don't really know that much about polar bears, to be honest. I'm just kind of pulling this shit out of my ass. But
It's great. It's wonderful. My favorite
So-
character of all time.
It's gonna
I love
turn
this.
out that your character was actually like a domestic zoo bear.
Yeah. No way, his name is Zulu.
And he thinks that he lost the Arctic because
Yeah, and
he
it's
took his
just-
exhibit away.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
wait.
fell out of the truck on the way to the zoo. Like, you are
that's
supposed to be
amazing.
in the
I
zoo.
Actually, you know what? I take it back. I 100% am a zoo bear.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that I was a zoo bear, though. And every time a new polar bear comes in, they'll talk about, like, oh my god, I'm in the diaspora. Oh, this is lovely. I actually am having a touching moment with my character right now. Oh, that's beautiful. All right. Me
I
and
can just
Zulu,
love
we
it.
got this.
You got
I
this.
care more about
Growth.
this. Yeah.
It's called
Growth.
growth.
I
So-
have a question. Sorry,
Yes.
Ivy.
Yeah, fine. What's up?
Is there any like fun stuff in the car before we leave it? Like, do they have flags? Do they have?
Oh, they have, like, you find a couple more of, like, those weird clicky things.
Oh my
you
god,
find a
there's one
couple
for
of them.
everyone!
Yeah. Yeah, you find a bunch of those. Some of them are just really colorful. Some of them are glittery. Like, they're just. You do
I
find
find
a couple.
coffers?
Yeah, you do find a couple of flags. You find, for just description's sake, you do find like a demi flag, a bisexual flag. You find the polyamorous flag. So like it looks like these 3 people may have been meeting up with additional people because there's a lot of flags in this vehicle. You see just your basic, like a couple of basic rainbow ones. Just a wide variety of flags.
Ooh, would you mind handing me that one with the purple heart on it? That one's actually very pretty.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. I'm gonna tie the polyamorous flag around my bare neck as like a
Excellent.
cape. Just
Yeah, excellent. Okay.
And I wrap the rainbow one around my bare body.
it swishes and sways. I kind of like this. This is nice.
The way the wind hits it, oh, it's
It's-
doing everything
it's-
for you, honey.
Is it magnificent? Does it go with the crown really nice? Do I look good?
I don't know why I want to say this, but slay.
I like that. I like that
Yeah.
slay.
We're gonna
I can't-
slay these lions.
I can't really snap with my claws, but I like that.
You can click your claws together like a snap.
Nice.
Quick. Grab him. Grab him. Perfect.
My God. Oh my God.
All right, I'm happy now. I feel more colorful.
Okay.
Oh my god, Matt!
Matt. I love this game. Hey Ivy, remember when
Okay.
you were talking about timing wise?
Yes. As you all step out onto the streets out of the parking garage, there is quite a few other humans walking around. Something you are noticing is that quite a few of them actually have flags wrapped around their necks. So you blend in pretty easily now that you've like also added that.
You're doing it too.
Yes. So
It's wonderful.
as
Do
you
I
are
find that-
walking.
Oh, sorry.
Yes, no, I'm going to answer what you asked me. So as you were walking deeper into the city, kind of following the crowds, you're not finding any lions yet. But, Teddy, as you as you look around, Teddy, you do see a snow cone stall. There's a line, but you do see a snow cone stall.
Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna start making my way into the light. I just scoot. Is this what are we waiting for?
One of the pride attendees kind of looks. He's like, "Well, we have to wait in line to get our snow cones."
But they're right there.
But yeah, but you gotta wait in line because everybody one that's. Do you know how lines work? Are you good? Like you just have to stand in
Of
line and
course
then like.
we do.
Yeah, what do you think? I'm just like some stupid lion? I don't know what a line is. Oh, I know what a line is. Give me one moment. I'm gonna just bear waddle my way up to the. Excuse me, good sir. I have come from the committee board. So all these people. It turns out that the snow cones are meant to be free as of now. The council will pay you back quadruple whatever your asking price is, and we are meant to be getting these snow cones for free.
The little girl at the front who is operating the snow cone like stall with a couple of some other little coworkers. She looks confused. She's like, what committee were you from?
The Pride Committee. I am a proud bear here with the committee.
I'm a proud bear.
Proud bear.
She again looks confused. She's like, I'm gonna need to call my manager to make sure that's right. I haven't heard anything about free snow cones. Yes, Matt.
Are these humans taking ice and making money off of it while my people are floating on tiny ice?
Yeah. Yeah.
I would like to roll for bear.
Okay. How? What
I was
action?
trying to roll for face. Yes, I'm the face.
Okay, so Tom, you can roll for face, and then Matt, as you realize what is happening, I will have you roll for bear, depending on the action that you are about to do.
So I take it this is criminal.
Yes.
That's a success.
Okay. All right. Great. Matt,
rolled the one.
Oh, yeah, roll for bear. I'm sorry.
roll for bear, and then tell me which action you were attempting to perform, since you have realized
Well,
these
I
humans
got a
are taking
6.
your ice.
So I guess I fail at bear.
Yeah, it's you gazing at these small triangular cones of snow and becoming very frustrated until you hear your companion Teddy attempting to take back the ice for free, as they're like, that you are supposed to be handing this out for free. Teddy, as you are like, no, like it's fine, like whatever, you have succeeded, you are successful. As she kind of looks, she's like, okay, give me just a second. As she goes over to a very tall, like slender person, you assume this is maybe the manager, or at least somebody more senior than them. You can see them mouthing.
I'm just gonna take all the ice and just handing it over to Zulu. Here, hurry, here, take all the ice. Take it. And I'm just gonna take any condiments I find and just stuff them into my bare pockets.
You're
What?
Oh.
Bear pockets, Tom.
I don't know.
well. If we were allowed to be
I'm just holding
koala
them.
bears, we would all have pouches.
Yeah,
That's true.
Ivy.
But you're
yes.
not allowed to be koala
Yes.
bears.
Chat.
Just holding them and carrying any kind of topping I can and
It's
just
injustice.
running back to the group.
Yes,
Technically,
Petra.
anything's a pocket if you're committed enough.
Nature's
That's
pocket.
the spirit of pride, if I would know anything.
Well, that's why I was looking for poppers in the truck, but I didn't find any.
You're not family poppers, no.
I'm sure
Okay.
there's a bag we found.
The
in the
rest of the humans that were in line are starting to yell at you all as you are running away with all of the ice, as well as the syrups.
I'm just gonna look back at him and just roar at him like a grizzly bear. Just, ah!
Oh, great. Roll for bear.
I'm slowly taking ice and putting
That's
it on my body.
that's a
Oh,
horrifying failure.
So you just convinced the little girl at the front, this little cashier and runner of this booth, that you were part of the committee. You're then attempting, like you said, I'm a proud bear from the committee. And the rest of the line is watching you steal all of the ice and the syrups. You attempt to roar, and it is the most pitiful roar that you think you've ever had that has come out of you.
Yeah!
What happens? No, you start to burp from all of the white claws earlier, so it catches in your throat as you attempt to burp. This is not what happens. All right, look, unconvinced. Petra, you had your hand raised. Yes.
So Zulu's getting handed the ice.
Yes.
And the syrups are there. We were standing there long enough to see how these are prepared, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So in the process of the ice being handed to Zulu, literally, I think Bear is just like scooping and handing them to people in the line. Just...
So it's an uproar at first, and then they realize that you are actually handing them to them for free, and a bunch of them take them and just walk away.
No, we didn't take any of like the little paper circles, so it's just scoops of ice in their open hand.
And it's a bare hand, so it's a massive portion.
They don't
I'm
quite
just
know what to
squirting
make of
syrup.
this. Yeah.
Yeah, here you go.
They don't quite.
Fair committee.
If anyone is hesitant, though, and I will roll for terrifying if you'd like,
Uh-huh.
it is very clear that people do not get to say, like, no, I don't want any, because they're in the line. They clearly want this ice.
Clearly.
So if someone doesn't hold out their hand, it just, like, gets placed on their head, and then they're guided away. Do you want me to roll terrifying for this? Like, roll 2d6?
Yeah, I want you just to see, like...
That's a 1.
Oh my god. So, like, they'll go to protest. They're like, wait, no, I need, like, and you'll just, ice, syrup, push them away. And they go, because it's one of those things, if you're doing it with such a confidence, you're so confident about it. And they are so confused as they watch this person from the Pride Committee taking the rest of the syrups as well as the ice, and it's just walking away, and you're standing here doing this. Somebody else is putting ice all over their body, as Zulu's just putting ice on their body. Like, they are so confused. They have no idea what is happening in this situation. Also, we got a hydrate, a posture check, and a stretch. Thank you, sweetie. So, the 4 of you, as now you are running out of ice because you have stolen all of it, as well as Bear has put the rest of it on people's heads or in their hands, and they've walked away. This is the most confusing section of Pride I think I've ever seen, as they start walking away, full of confusion. But they're cooled off, so that's great.
I like that. That was actually quite pleasing.
We are doing well in our taking back of this pride from the Lions.
I am proud of each and every one of us.
I didn't know you were pink under all that fur. Because
I am not pink.
You've been shoving like ice on you.
Oh
right?
yeah,
So it's
just
soaking. So it's just.
I have rainbow patches in my white fur now.
You got pink. You got yellow. You got blue.
Oh, so I do. It looks as if I have matched more of this rainbow trout day.
I should probably do the same. Bear's gonna grab the matching syrups for the flag around their shoulders. This flag. And just like.
Just
Perfect.
get sticky.
Perfect.
So sticky.
Yep.
Yeah.
Amazing. So, as this is happening, you all now are multicolored, those of you who are using syrups to match your flags.
Are there any honey-based syrups?
There's not. However, you all do pick up on the faint scent of something very, very sweet as you are continuing to wander into the outskirts of the city and getting closer to the main point where you think that this pride is happening. As the sickly sweet scent hits your nostrils, it is very reminiscent of those honeysuckers that you had earlier in the day.
Ooh, wait. Wait. Am I the only one smelling that, or am I going crazy again?
No, you're not. I get it too.
Ooh. Oh, that's the good shit. That's the good shit.
It's killing every time.
This way. I'm just gonna point in a random direction that I think I'm hoping the honey is in.
Okay. As you all start wandering further into the city where the sickly sweet scent of what you assume is honey is coming from, you find yourselves wandering into a lineup. There are many people here dressed in similar pride flags and costumes, wearing these extravagant wigs. You all blend in very seamlessly, almost too easy that you are going unnoticed. As you've wandered into this lineup, the scent continues to get stronger and stronger, and you find yourselves walking with a lot of other people dressed in various colorful costumes and very loud boisterous. There's a bunch of them have these clicky things that you found throughout the day. As you are wondering, and you all are almost overcome with like this joyfulness that's going on around you. There's loud music playing. You are getting hit with sparkles. So that those of you who have already been hit with syrup, this glitter is sticking everywhere as you are walking.
Oh, Bear, you look fabulous.
Bear looks kind of like a disco.
Bear is going to try and dance.
Oh. Yes.
Teddy starts to like try to do the robot.
Despite all odds, Bear
I'll pull up
succeeds.
Spotify and play a
Nice.
Bear
song.
dances. Oh my
Can
god.
I want to dance too. Can I also dance?
Yes, you can dance. You can attempt to dance. Do it. as you
Remember,
all
the
are
hips.
the hips. um Amazing. So as you all are wandering through this pride parade of which you have found yourselves, that sickly sweet scent of honey again hits your nostrils. It seems to be coming from a building off to the side, of which you can see various other pride attendees starting either a line outside or already inside. You can hear loud, boisterous music from the inside. Do you want to
There.
attempt to veer out of the parade? As you're dancing through it, you can hear the claps and cheers of everybody else as you are dancing. You assume all of this is for you. Like, that just makes the most sense. You have not seen any other lions, and so this must be for the bears. Like, obviously.
Obviously.
All right.
So many bears around.
So, as you all start wandering towards this building, dancing your way there, again, blending seamlessly into the crowd, you get inside, of which the scent of honey is coming from. I think there is a great place to take a break before we go into the second half. So we're going to take a break, and we'll be back in like 10 or 15 minutes. Get up, stretch, take a walk. Go say hello to your gay friends because it's Pride. So, whatever you got to do. But we'll see you guys in like 10, 15 minutes. back. Hello, we're back. Thank you guys for letting us take that break to get up, stretch, get some water, etc. Hopefully you did the same thing. We're going to jump right back into our Honey Heist one-shot, which is so chaotic and very queer and very gay. It's fantastic. Cool. Anyways, all right, so the four of you find yourselves wandering, dancing, actually, is more like, with your very glittery, colorful flags into a very crowded, loud club of some sort. There's music playing. What did you... Hold on. Let me ask you, Matt. What did you call Chapel Roan in Realm Walkers as your Pope? Because that's what's playing. I think you called her Champagne Roan, I think is what it was.
A Champagne Supernova.
Champagne
Shout
Supernova, right. We're going to say that that's what's playing in this world. This is where that originated from. Like, it was this world in our actual game. So, you know.
I love it.
So, that's what's playing currently. As everybody is dancing around you, there is a stage at the very back of this club. And everyone kind of seems to be, like, gathering around that. Whatever everybody else is getting ready for. You guys can hear a couple of compliments being thrown your way of, wow, I really love your outfit, or I really like, wow, you're really colorful. Bear, you specifically get to hear, wow, you are so sparkly. That is amazing. Like, how did you get it all to stick? As you're walking and dancing by. Where are we headed? You can still smell like this honey scent. Yes, Tom.
I have a very quick question.
Yeah.
I kept the cooler that those White Claws were in. And I know, like, sometimes people just hold their snacks or their lunch in the cooler.
Mm-hmm.
Did people, by any chance, have, like, any snacks, like, can I open this cooler and perhaps find, like, a box of honey buns?
There's a box of granola bars, so there's not a box of honey buns.
Is there the ingredient honey in the granola?
Probably. That is likely, yes.
I'm gonna hand the granola bars to Bear and be like, here, shove this in your face. You're getting a little vicious. To try and, like, level out some stat wise.
To level out some stats?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
For Bear. You look a little hangry too.
Ooh, I got it. I got something for our bear friend.
Mm-hmm.
There, I saw a group of brightly colored hairless beings. With these, they are little mini bears. They said I should only have one, but I have a handful of them, and you should have them. We all appreciate
like
it.
this?
Bear doesn't give you a chance. Bear just, like, eats all of these edible gummy bears. Just.
Oh no, this is not something I anticipated.
We have high gay bears.
Honestly, tracks. Yeah, cool. All right, that's gonna be. Hold on. How much is a So you're a grizzly bear. I need to know by weight. Like, also, I don't know how many gummy bears did you hand them.
There was a bag, and I'm guessing that she ate the bag.
Not that I would know, but generally it's like 25 milligrams per bear.
Right.
Yeah.
Per bear.
If I wasn't a child of the Lord, I would agree.
Not in my Christian Minecraft server.
I've got the power of God and anime on
I don't know about all of y'all. I'm cool. I do drugs.
I do drugs. I'm cool.
I do drugs. I'm
not
cool.
a nerd. Okay, so grizzly bears weigh 600 to 800 pounds.
Dang.
The heaviest one that has ever been weighed was 1,500, so probably not that heavy. So, also, this is not the TTRPG like game math that I was having, like, thought I was gonna have to do today. Was how much of an edible gummy bear can a bear eat?
Let's see. If I weigh about 200, and 10 milligrams usually gives me a good go-to.
I found a website.
Oh
my god!
factor in how low your tolerance is, though, too.
So
Oh, my tolerance is
basically-
like, meh, but it's about average. But...
No, but for bear?
oh yeah, for bear, yeah.
All right, Petra, tell me.
So basically, if you're 251 pounds and above, it's recommended that your edible dosage by milligram should be 20 to 30 milligrams of THC. So I just took too much even for a bear.
Yes.
Too much,
If you
even
remember the
for a
documentary
bear.
Cocaine Bear,
Even for a bear.
bears are
You
susceptible.
got about 30 minutes till it kicks in.
Let's get this heist going before bear just loses
Shit.
it.
Okay. All right. Cool. Colors, the shapes and colors, the likes of which you've never seen, are about to get real. All right. So, anyways, as this music is playing, eventually, an announcer comes on, and you can hear the static as it crackles over a microphone as the announcer starts announcing somebody. You didn't quite catch the name of this particular performance that you're about to watch, but you can still smell that scent of honey. It is coming now from backstage. This actually has a backstage area, more like a theater. It's quite a large building, probably renovated into this, but that is where the scent of honey is coming from.
It's Contender that's playing.
It's Ken Tender. It's Ken.
Contender.
Yep. I don't know how far I want to go into this joke. I don't. You know what? Kenry is at the front though. Kenry's at the front. It's a little blonde with a bunch of tattoos. It's Kenry. He'll love that. I'll send that to him later.
And
I don't know. I don't know if you. We'll see. It depends how those drugs kick in for you later. So, the scent of honey is coming from behind the stage area. There is a performer who has come out on stage. So this is going to be a weird mixture of things. So, a drag performer has come out on stage. They are dressed in yellows and feathery. You assume this may be a lion. Like, this performance may be being put on by a lion.
Oh no.
But that scent of honey is getting stronger from backstage. There is a lion in your way as this performer starts very extravagantly dancing and performing for this crowd. The crowd is cheering. They are throwing money and like these pieces of paper. You kind of have a concept of money a little bit, like you've seen it being handed off at like the circus or other places, but this performer is moving in a way in which you've never seen a lion move. Like, it is bending and flipping. This is a very dexterous lion as they start to perform. But that scent of honey is so strong from backstage. What do you want to do?
I will say the death drops that this lion is doing is quite impressive, but I still got the nose is leading me. It's behind there.
Oh, go ahead.
I agree. I feel like we should stay on target here and get that sweet honey before the lion does.
You were in the circus, correct?
Yes.
You go up on stage and outperform that lion with your circus moves.
You really think I could?
I mean, if any of us could do it, you sure as hell could.
They'd always call me incompetent, but the fact you believe in me, it's
No.
filling me with a newfound love of performing.
You know, I'm just
Your
gonna.
nose is huge. It is bulbous with confidence and potential.
I'm just gonna grab Lynette by the side of the face and say, if there was ever a time to prove that you are not incompetent and you are the circus bear that we think you are and we know you are, now is this time to show that lion who the real top bear is.
Yes.
Yes. I'm the apex predator of this circus. And I'll go up.
Bears.
Zulu, you take Bear into the. You take Bear into the back. You grab the honey. I'm gonna go on stage and see if I can seal the microphone and hype up Lynette, and we'll get this. We can kick this lion out of this competition.
Quick, Bear, with me. We will go backstage and take the honey.
Split the pack.
Bear just slowly turns, but like slow mo, just. Just starts following.
Oh my god.
That came out of my nose.
Perfect. Okay.
With the party.
Oh, this is gonna be fantastic. I'm so excited. Okay. Virginia, you
Yes.
go up on stage. This lion was in the middle of a backflip. They stand up straight and are still performing their set with this look on their face of confusion. What do you do? Like, do you just immediately start performing? Do you go into a circus act? Like, what are the vibes in which you perform?
I take the aux cord and I plug it into the phone I stole.
Oh, perfect. Yes, absolutely. Okay.
Amazing.
And I play a new song. Oh god, I can't think of anything with bears in it. It's just gonna be the theme song for Big Comfy Couch. And,
Okay.
and
great.
Much like, you know, my namesake, Lunette is very flexible. So I'll do my own little floor. It starts with a floor routine and then works up into like some voguing and,
and-
my own spinning death drops.
Oh, amazing.
Shablams, damn it.
Okay.
Oh yes.
So the crowd is confused at first, but damn, you're like doing a very, very good job. You are performing very well. And this lion, though confused and looks a little like thrown off about the whole thing, starts to vibe with it a little bit. Okay, so for those of you going backstage, how are we going about looking for the scent of honey? Yes,
I have a
Petra?
So Zulu has syrup on him, right?
Yes.
So at some
my
point
God.
when
Oh.
when Bear caught up, Bear has just like is leaning on them, and like initially it seemed like for support, but then like the syrup is there and they're just like slowly just
Bear! Bear! I am not a fish. I am a bear. Do not lick me.
They've never looked this sad in their life.
Listen, licks are for victory, not in the mission. We will all lick all we want when this pride is ours. Licking will happen, deep and long, exactly how it should be.
Deep? Not deep.
Deep and long.
So yeah, I think we're proceeding backstage.
Woo. Anyway,
What's wrong with this chat? We don't know.
There's nothing wrong with us.
There's nothing wrong with us.
Oh, I'm
Anyway.
clipping that. That's for Matt's, like, anytime that Matt in the future needs to, like, showcase any of their acting skills, like, for TTRPGs, it's just to be that.
This is it.
Like, yeah,
Well, yeah,
this
that's
is
going
it.
on the
Yeah.
reel.
Yes, please
Yeah,
put that
go
on
on
the
the
reel.
Yeah.
For your consideration, next Crit Awards.
Deep and long, the Matt Allen story.
Oh lordy.
Oh, my
I think
heart.
I'm more worried that it would actually be eligible. I think I'm more worried about that. Okay.
Oh, I have
Oh,
a campaign now. I have
Oh
a
my
whole
God.
campaign video.
Vote for Matt. Deep and long.
Deep and long. Golly. All right. Well,
Okay. Anyways, so
Oh my god.
as you are backstage having this conversation, the scent of honey does indeed get stronger as you proceed backstage. To the human nose, it wouldn't be that bad, but to bears who have now experienced these very nice, sickly, sweet suckers that you had earlier in the day, it is almost overwhelming as you start to walk down these hallways. There is a couple of open doors. You can hear a few other performers. You can hear the shouting of the crowd for your fellow bear as the music kind of comes to like a halt at the end of it. You can hear the shouting. Your bear is getting covered in dollar bills as your performance has kind of come to an end. Backstage, you know that you look around. The other two companions have made it backstage. So what you succeeded in doing is making sure that your companions got back there. So as the two of you backstage begin looking for honey, tell me about how you go about looking. Are you just going to like look in every room? Are you looking specifically for that scent of honey? Yes, Petra.
Can I see colors?
They're starting to be a little more vibrant, yeah.
Cool. Then
It's
I'm
like
gonna
building.
I'm gonna follow the color that speaks to me of honey.
Ooh.
Okay. Yeah, so you start to follow those bright, vibrant colors in a direction. As you are starting to walk up to one of the rooms, that bright color that you're following does become more prevalent and more vibrant, and that scent hits you almost like that truck that you hit into a pillar earlier today. It is that strong. Hi guys, welcome in Lost Caravan as we are playing Honey Heist. I hope you guys are ready for the most ridiculous game of Honey Heist that we've probably ever had. It's great. So thank you guys for popping in as we are kind of playing a very queer Honey Heist. So thank you guys for hopping in. I hope stream was good. So that scent of honey as you follow it into the back rooms of this drag performance. That bright yellow color becomes more vibrant, more luscious, and that scent hits you like a truck. As you walk into the dressing room of one of the performers, they are currently not in the room. However, on their dressing table, you can see sweets, those suckers that you saw earlier. You can see other candies, other little packages that just emanate that smell of honey as they are spread all over the dressing room. As this is the dressing room of none other than Queen Bee, who you had obtained some suckers from earlier in the truck.
I think Bear trundles over to the mirror and where all the candies are. And Bear has that realization you can only have after consuming way, way, way too many edible gummies, far over the recommended amount of THC, where they realize they don't just want the honey candy. They need to be the honey candy.
correct.
And
Correct.
so Bear is just going to start taking it and sticking it to themselves like armor, just like covering themselves in it. At first it looks like it's just like a piece there, but then it's just like sticking it against themselves. What would you like me to roll for this?
That's a great question. Yeah, I think criminal. I think criminal because you are like, I need these things is very bear-like, but yeah, I think criminal in this case because you are also in a drag performer's dressing room stealing all of their honey. So yeah, I think criminal.
That's a 3, which is a success.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, as you begin
Oh, no.
sticking all of these honey-like treats to yourself, it does become quite the addition and adornment to your already glittering, pride-wearing self, as you know, smells so incredibly sweet on top of the glitter and the ice syrup that you had already covered yourself in. You're very sticky.
I am also now max criminal.
Yes.
That's what I said. I was like, oh no.
Yes, you are. So, your other companions, we'll come to what happens as you become max criminal, but you've successfully put all of the honey that you found on your body. So, Zulu, you are kind of standing there watching this as they obtain all of this honey. To our other two bears who were outperforming Drag and also kind of covering, do the two of you start making your way to the back rooms? Like, how you've ended the performance? What is your plan to get out or off of the stage?
Good question.
I'm gonna go to Lunette and be like, kind of like ushering into the back room, being like, thank you for your patronage of this lovely performance. We will be signing autographs afterwards, so please be sure to stay around. Adieu. Start ushering Lunette into the back room.
Yes, I collect all my money and I'm blowing kisses.
Yes.
It's like, I love you, I love you, I love you. Leave me alone.
This other performer of whose act you had, you've literally upstaged this additional performer. They are so confused as you start gathering them. You're blowing kisses like, leave me alone, as the two of you very hurriedly make your way backstage. You can smell that honey, same as the other two experienced when they first came back here. As you start headed towards that room, the lion-like performer who had been performing is kind of following after, still confused. What is the plan to deter this, if there is one?
First of all, I'm gonna ask a quick question.
Sure.
After you said you went fully into criminal, did you
Yep.
move a point from criminal to bear from the granola bars? Because they had honey in them?
You did have granola. You did have a little bit of honey, but was it enough along with the edibles?
Was it?
Hmm.
PM Fiat.
You know what? We'll come to it in a second. We'll come to it in a second. While I ask the two of you how you're going to deter this drag performer from following you.
I'm gonna usher Lunette in the back, and then I'm just gonna post up in the doorway and tip my crown and be like, yes, hello, what can I be doing for you there, Goldie?
Well, your friend just crashed my performance.
Rob,
I don't think that you're supposed to be back here.
Did you not get the memo that this was meant to be a duet?
I have never practiced yes, Virginia.
As I hear this, I want to try and like forge something on the phone, like an invite or whatever, like an email.
Ooh,
that,
yes.
like, shows that I should be here.
Absolutely, with your hacker stats.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's like 2 dice, right?
Yeah, 2 dice.
Okay. No.
You attempt on this phone to start. You're talking to them, so you can roll face.
Yeah. Rolling criminal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Success.
Okay. All right. So yeah, behind you,
one.
you can hear the typing on the phone as you attempt to pull up this email. Unfortunately, you've pulled up Grindr again, and you've swiped on a couple more people. You're not sure who you swiped on, but it is now making more notification sounds, which nobody seems to be really reacting to. But that's what's happening. Yeah, it's a lot of notifications. Teddy, you're saying this to them and they look really confused, but they don't seem like they're angry with you. They're like, I never practiced a duet. Like they didn't tell me this was a duet. I just need to, I'm going to go talk to the other people. It was great. You were great. You were slay. As they walk away, they're like, oh, all right. You know what? Like you actually did a really good job as they walk away.
Thank you.
The other two in the room, as the two of you
back
now
up into the room.
Yeah. You all turn now to see Bear, who is covered in glitter and syrups and standing there absolutely covered in this honey candy that is like almost a shell of armor randomly stuck on them. And like their pupils are massive as they're just staring.
Yeah.
I've seen this look on the kids at the circus before. They're on a sugar high.
It is. Bear is not high. Bear is low, like the rest of us here on the ground.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bear,
but
why are you on all fours? We practiced this.
Eh. You good, hon?
Bear like leans forward. I'm honey.
Oh, okay, honey. Sweetie, whatever you want.
Are you good?
The honey. I'm the only one that had the ambition to get it. So I'm the honey.
You need honey? Oh, okay. I'm just gonna like take some of the candy off of Bear's fur and just like shoving it into her
You're
mouth.
gonna try is what you're going to do.
Yeah. Is
Let's-
a bear off?
Let's have contested Bear. That'd be great.
Contested Bear.
The tested bear.
So I can only succeed on a 1 here.
So
Yeah.
can I.
Oh my god. Well, this is about to get very interesting.
Are you both gonna portray the party?
Very funny.
Well, it would be
Just me and Zulu,
I
the
know
two
what has
domesticated bears.
Yeah,
know-
for real.
I know what has to happen if we both succeed.
Yep.
Did you?
Alright, so
you?
what did we get? What did we get?
1.
Did you both get a 1?
Okay, I have
Oh,
a suggestion.
no.
I have a suggestion. So Bear, as you reach for it, they take your paw. And they just pull you into an embrace. So you're both stuck together. And then just leaning their mouth next to your ear, they just go, "We are honey."
Just
And then they're just
looking at Zulu and be like, feed this woman honey.
She's gonna start trying to trundle out of the room like
No.
with one person. Just-
I'm gonna try to resist, but I am a very slick, tiny bear.
Yep.
I am the twinkiest bear you've ever seen.
Stuck to Bear as
I
the
have-
other two of I'm just watching Bear stick Teddy to themselves and start trying to trundle out of the room. Honey and all.
Is there like a cart or something backstage?
Yeah, like one of the flat ones that you would like
Yeah, like a
normally
cart,
find like
like a-
for
like a-
yeah, like for wood and things like that. Yeah.
I want to grab it and knock them over and wheel them out with all the kids. It's time to get out of here.
Okay. So you're trying to knock Bear over with Teddy.
Yeah, I'm trying to like hit them at the knees so they fall
Okay.
on the cart so we
I
can
will
just.
try to assist if I can.
Yeah, okay, alright. If you're pushing and like trying to trip, great. The two of you fall onto this flat cart. As how are you looking for a back door? Are you going out through the front? Like, how are you getting out?
I am going to go. If there's a back, I will go out the back. If there is no back, I will go out the front.
Oh no! Oh no!
Second
we lost.
Petra.
We lost to Petra. Oh no! We
There are
have two
two
Petra.
of me now.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
I was like,
There was two
oh, someone's
Petras.
been reading my diary.
Oh,
What?
now we're
Right.
moving around now.
I was gonna say I'll move you back. You good? Okay, so you're.
I've become Virginia.
you
I am
been.
now Petra.
Oh, we
Okay.
just changed around. Oh no!
You did. You did.
Everybody fuse with me. Everybody fuse.
Everyone fuse with me. Everyone fuse.
Petra, this is that that comic you showed me that you wrote.
Oh
Yeah,
my
exactly.
god. Okay, so if you get out the back door, you could probably get out, but trying to push this in the alleyway, probably not as doable as just going out the front door. However, there's more people out the front door.
I am a driver, and I am driving
That's
this
true.
cart
Okay.
out of here.
And they're
Pivot.
furless bears run him over.
Yeah, I don't care about the lives of these usurpers of ice.
Nope.
So, I'm
So out
gonna
the
go up front.
front? Okay,
I'm just
great.
Bowl
We took
them
their
over.
money, we took their honey candy. Everything
Yeah.
went according
Yeah,
to
yeah.
plan. Let's get out of
We
here.
robbed them. We literally robbed them of their actual money, and now of their honey as well.
Okay, out the front it is. Yeah, you are pushing these two bears, which is so much weight on this small cart to push. You have absolutely hit a couple of drag performers who are trying to get out of the way.
Oh no, not the drag people.
You hit a couple of them, and you hit a couple of just some of the humans that were in it. Screaming starts. There are now like this is very obvious what is happening. Is there is two bears on a cart just kind of laying there, one covered in glitter, the other is like they're in an. This is so bizarre. As you go out the front door, as you're going out the front door, yes.
I would like to ask my circus bear friend to also get on the cart and then like do a dance to make people think that they're one of the floats.
We're basically a ball. You could like join us.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That was one of my acts. Balancing on a ball. How did
We
you
are
know?
a part of the parade.
Okay. All right. So the plan now is to get back into the parade with your circus bear friend on top of the two other bears who are covered in glitter with pride flags as you push. Great. Okay. Oh my god. Cool. I'm just gonna roll general checks. Let's see how much the crowd actually believes. Like, okay, the
I
crowd.
do have a flag. I do have a rainbow
You
flag.
do, and the other two do. You're all
Covered in
wearing.
rainbow syrup.
Okay.
Can I roll face to like try and like act
Yes,
out
roll-
as like
Roll face. Like,
Yeah,
I've
no.
rolled for the crowd. Okay, I have already rolled for the crowd. The large majority of the crowd is totally into it. Like, they are so into it. There's a couple of people who are standing in the crowd that look really confused. They're like, wait, are those bears? Like, those look like actual bears. I don't mean like furries. Those are bears. Like, those are like, wait. But everybody else around them doesn't seem to be picking up, so they think they're the crazy ones. Like, it is such a mix of people and emotions across, but there's still people celebrating, so you think you're in the clear. Where are you going? You crashed the truck. There was white smoke billowing out of the front. Where are you going?
Well,
Oh, go ahead.
Who's steering? Is it the ball of bears or is it me on top?
It's Matt that's steering.
Oh,
it is
okay.
Zulu, because they are pushing the actual cart. You are on top of the other two. You are at the will of the polar bear.
Is there a grander float that looks motorized?
There does. It is a little bit ahead of you, but it's going slow because this is a parade. So if that's where you're going, you just have to keep going
Or
straight.
is there a helicopter?
There is not a helicopter.
Dang.
There is a float.
I want to go. Oh, this is what I want to do. I want to
Okay.
go to the front of the parade to get the lead car, as is to not cause any more destruction of this parade. To get to the front, and then we could drive. Where the parade's supposed to go left or whatever, we're just gonna keep going, and
You're just gonna go. Okay. All right.
We're gonna go away.
I want you to make me 2 driver checks. One for this cart to get to the front of the parade, and one for the actual vehicle that you're going to be stealing.
All right, here we go. First one. Well, that cart probably isn't gonna get there. That's 2-5. But I'll do my other one.
Mm-hmm.
And oh, there we go. That's a 1 and a 6. Can't get much better
Excellent.
than that.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, as you're pushing this cart, it takes you a while to be able to get to the front. There's a lot of other attendees and pride goers that are in your way. Eventually you'll get to the front. It just takes you far longer than you really thought you were going to. You get to the front. It is a convertible, not a truck, a regular convertible at the front that is driving. It is it is covered with rainbows and is very sparkly and glittery. This is not the most incognito vehicle, but it is a vehicle. Are you directing the other bears into the vehicle?
I would like to get my circus bear friend to help me, and our face friend to help us get our high bear friend into the vehicle, and then for us to drive away. I will take out the driver of the vehicle.
Do you just like pick them up and move them, or like
Yes.
you're just a massive
I'll put them
bear?
on the cart as an equal exchange. As
Of course.
Will be fair.
Of course, equal exchange. Okay, so you reach in, you grab the driver, and you pull them out. They're screaming. Those are bear claws. As you place them gently on the cart.
We do not have mercy. We have mercy.
He continues to scream as you put him on the cart. Bear is placed in the vehicle, kind of, you help maneuver, I guess. Bear, how you doing? There's a lot happening around you. Yep, okay.
You want to know how I'm doing?
Yeah, I do.
That one. That bear right there.
Excellent.
Move.
Okay, all right. So the other two of you climbing into this convertible. Matt, you have already rolled a 1. You are able to speed off with this convertible. As soon as your friends give you the go-ahead, you speed off. Of where the parade is supposed to turn to the left, you continue forward. Takes you a second to actually hit another actual road because there's kind of a bend, but you hit another road as soon as you go over a sidewalk. People like, get out of the way, and you keep going. Where are you going? Are you going back to the woods?
Is there a ramp that will let us launch into the woods?
I can check on the map.
Yes, check on the
There's
map.
a drawbridge.
Ramp to the woods.
You know what? For fantastical sake, since we are about at the end of the game, I'm going to say hell yeah. You know what? There is a ramp. You're going to hit a bridge that is actually up. It's not necessarily a ramp, but it is a bridge. Yes, Tom.
I take it me and Bear are stuck together in the back seat.
Yeah, you're in the back seat, kind of stuck
there
and
any,
squished, like...
So you know how Pride Parade, there's usually like bags of like chalk dust that people
Yeah.
throw and make like. Are there any
Yeah.
bags?
Oh yeah, you could find one. You could have grabbed one earlier when you were on the cart, like as Zula was taking you by, like grabbed a bag.
I'm gonna grab them all, throw them behind to like cause a massive rainbow smoke screen as we go over the edge. So we're not
That
followed.
there are cops chasing us because I want them all away from Pride. We are trying to lure.
Oh, is that
all
the plan now? Okay.
Away from Pride. That's Matt's plan. All right,
That's
This is
personal.
protest plan at this point. I want
That's
all-
fair. Okay, yeah, it is a cinematic scene. As you hit the bridge that is open, you fly across to the other side. You can see the smoke of what Teddy has placed behind you, of this colorful puff of smoke. You hear sirens at this point because you have gone into a gay club and hit some people. You've stolen 2 vehicles, and like the honey is not the most major thing you've stolen, but you're pretty sure that is. You've gotten away with stealing like this golden liquid, so in solid form. So you can hear cop cars somewhere in the distance behind you, and you assume that they are for you. Absolutely, as you hit the other side of the bridge. Yes, Matt.
Hacker, hack the bridge so that they don't put it back down.
So they
Hand me
can't
the
lower
aux
it.
cord.
I think that is a great place to close out. So, you have been successful in your heist of the honey. Congratulations, you fantastical nerds. Oh my god. So I'm going to let all of my players tell you where to find them and things like that. You know what? We'll start with Matt this time. Matt, you can start us off. What do you do?
Hello,
Tell us about you.
everyone. My name is Matt from the episode you just watched. Hi, how's it going? I hope you're doing well. You can find me all over the internet at Nerdy, N-U-R-D, or Nerdy Rocks on all social medias. If you like hip hop music, check me out. Type in Nerdy wherever you get your music. You got a lot of TTRPG music as well as just some booty shaking stuff for your own amusement and or booty shaking. And the TTRPG community, you can find me here on Tuesdays, where I usually play HD, the interdimensional, interplanar, intermultiversal delivery person, who is in the midst of a very interesting delivery with their friends. And two new big things coming up for me in the TTRPG space. One, Genesis Armor Room, a brand new YouTube show where we will be creating characters and showing you fun and interesting ways to create your own TTRPG characters with my friend Clint. Our first episode drops June 17th, where we will be showing you how to make characters based off of a tarot reading, which is really cool. And then also coming up next year, 2025, the full produced super mask show known as Sidekicks. More is coming out on that soon. So please be tuning in. You can watch all my stuff on Nerdy TV over at nerdyrocks.com. That's me. Oh, who do I want to go next? I want Pie Bear to go next.
Hi,
Petra.
I'm Hi Bear. No, canonically, Bear chose their name there and then. They're Honey now. They transitioned.
They're Honey, yep.
That's Honey.
Hi, I'm Petra Skelton, and usually on this channel I am playing Sid Ashclaw, a Gnoll barbarian who has some issues but always has some fun. Otherwise, currently you can also see me on Exquisite Corpse Presents, where I play a Drider over in a game called Across the Fallow Sea, and I'm also a writer, author, and game designer, so you can find my writing across various different places, whether it's writing a regular column over at goonhammer.com, where I talk about tabletop RPG essentials, or if it's my more serious fiction writing, which you can find published by Neon Hemlock in the Luminescent Machinations and soon to be announced Embodied Exegesis anthology. As well, within a couple weeks, I've already announced it, but I have my own tabletop RPG that I've been designing for quite a while now. It is inspired by the worlds of John Wick, Monkey Man, The Raid, all of the media that both inspired me as a young martial artist and also continues to inspire me. Designed to use a tarot deck instead of dice, and to utilize combat as a measure of continuing the narrative and perpetuating the narrative instead of being a roadblock. If you want to look into that, it's at bellamarcana.com. And the official playtest will be coming out on the week of the 19th. So look for that, because it will be free and there will be a quick start. Otherwise, I will popcorn this long-winded explanation over to Virginia.
Virginia, I'm going to cut in for a moment. Buffers, you guys rated at the end of our stream. Stick around. We're going to take you elsewhere. Because we just did a very gay honey heist. But stick around, because we're going to take you elsewhere. You go ahead, Virginia.
Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Who is this clown? It's me, Dear Query. And normally...
Virginia, it was you the whole time?
The whole time. I'm such a great actor. I really am just very transformative. I really step in and become the role. Normally, I'm in chat causing a ruckus. But today, Ivy invited me to stream to be a wonderful little clown bear. And normally you can just find me online at Dear Query on all the places. Just search it. And yeah, I will popcorn it on over to Tom.
Hey everybody, it's me, that one Warlock. I make the saddest characters you've ever seen on the internet. Except for this time, you saw me play just a wander along bear who was wearing a crown. But if you like me being a doofus, you can see me here every other Tuesday playing as our tiny little druid backer who wild shapes exclusively into dinosaurs. And you cannot find me on Wednesday game anymore as I am taking a tiny vacation from a couple of games. And but you can find me Thursday on the World's Request playing as everyone's favorite underwater twink, Ariel the Sea Witch, in the first ever, as far as I'm aware, completely underwater campaign. So those of you with thalassophobia, this is probably not the campaign for you. But those of you who aren't encumbered by such phobias, please come check it out. It's a lot of fun. We last time we, oh god, I heard something. Sabotage. Oh baby. But yes, last we left off, more than half of our party was charmed and was told to kill the rest of us. So we're gonna see how that plays out on Thursday. So come check us out if you got the time. And Ivy, our lovely queen bee, where can people find you?
Hey, it's me. I'm Ivy. Hi, I've been your game master for today. Normally you can find me as the game master for Realm Walkers, which is our regular every Tuesday game where you can come and watch all of this cast as well as our two other players who are missing from today. So if you want to go check them out, make sure you do that as well because they're pretty cool. But in the meantime, yeah, you can find me here every Tuesday. If I'm not here, I'm doing Krill Awards content, so keep an eye out because our finalists will be announced shortly. And you can also find me on a couple of charity events that are upcoming and a couple of one-shots and a couple of podcasts that I will be on shortly. So it just kind of depends on the day of where you find me. So make sure you follow the socials because I'm all over the place. But yeah, some of us will be at Gen Con. So if you're at Gen Con, come and see us then. Stick around because we are going to go raid. I don't know who we're raiding yet. I was trying to see who's online. There's a couple of cool people.
Check the chat. Check our chat.
I'm checking our chat. All
Our
right.
Zoom chat.
Our Zoom chat.
Oh.
What?
Vancouver.
Oh,
by
yeah.
night.
Yeah, oh,
Which
they are.
chat?
Okay, cool. We'll go raid Vancouver by Night. So go show Vancouver by Night some love. And yeah, we'll see you guys next Tuesday where hopefully we'll have a full cast. If not, we'll see you back here at some point. Thank you guys for coming and watching, and we'll see you around. Goodbye!